Back now with the 3-year-olds. What's going on with all them? Absolute Euphoria is here. I've done a video just giving everybody a little update of what's gone on. She's here. I had a little vet work done on her. Her class, it goes Thursday at the Meadows. If she draws in at the Meadows, we'll ship her over right away and get her ready to race over there. Interested to see how she does. A little shake up for her. She only ever went from Ontario to Dayton. Stacy and Brett have done a tremendous job with this filly. Man, she's been good all year, but they thought she was starting to get a little flat. Does that mean she's a little tired? Quite possibly she could be. Does that mean she's a little, needs a little work? That's possible also. And a little change never hurts once in a while too. So we'll see what happens with Absolute Euphoria. I can answer almost every question you have after the first time I drive her. So Thursday I'll have a much better idea of where we're at with Absolute Euphoria currently, right now in real time. Sliver Fashion, not really his trip last week. Hunter was trying to get him in a hole and the guy filled it on him and he just kept coming. He doesn't like to be exposed early like that. Usually leave, sit, finish up, right? And there's nothing you do. It's just the way the race shook out. So we'll see what we can do with Sliver this week. But we got the 8 hole, so that's not helpful. Brace for Landing is racing Wednesday at the Meadows. We'll see how that plays out. Carter Michael Dio, yes, he made that break. I'd said it in a video exactly what had happened. I saw this movie before. When James gets doubled up with this horse, he's more apt to get up into his knee, and they have bell boots and knee boots on him. For those of you drivers out there, that is almost an absolute no-no. So I told Dominic, and I know James had said it too. He'd said it to me. No more bell boots and knee boots, especially for him. And James has just not got to get him in that situation. Now he wanted to have him climbing over them and just screaming on the end of it because that's what James loves to do. But you can't do that with this guy because when you get him doubled up, he's more apt to get up into his knee. So I knew what would happen. I knew what happened. So did James. Dominic did. I don't think he knew right away. But as I said to him, just go back and watch that race where he get jammed up in I think it was the Wellwood elimination and made a break. That's exactly what happened. So we will, I think he can race off that clean line from the week before, if I'm not mistaken. So put him in to go and race him. Dominic was saying, well, we'll go back. I said, no, we're not qualifying a third time. The horse is plenty tight. Put him in to go. The numbers are 3. James is going to drive him the same way, and the numbers are 3. His first start after 3 qualifiers as he is after 2. I already know what he's going to do. So just put him in to go. So I think if he can race, which I believe he can, you'll see him race next week. Cash Deals is gone to the sale. Should be leaving Tuesday to the Ohio sale. Coupe de Ville will likely be put up for sale soon. She's going to leave that class, I suspect, very soon. She almost left it the other day. I assume she'll leave it. When she does, her options are limited at that point. She goes to Dayton for 3 wins, which she can probably do, possibly. But we'll test the free agency market with her first. This is a time of year when people are still looking for broodmares, and she should be a broodmare. She really should be. Cupid Express raced good again the other day. She continues to race good. She'll be another filly. She's getting up into that numbers to 10 range. She'll be offered up here soon enough. Enzo Aguayo drew the 9 hole. That should be fun. The 9 hole on Tuesday, I think, with Enzo. He's been racing very, very good, so we'll see how he does from the 9 hole on Tuesday. Five Fish Species, talk about horses that have been racing good. This filly's been on fire all year long. Man, she is a sweetheart. We'll see what we end up doing with her. But again, she's another one getting up there and wins. Mare that is going to be bred. When will we pull the trigger on her? I don't know yet. That'll be discussed. Gandalf the Black will be going up for sale soon enough. He's racing good. He'll make a really nice racehorse for somebody somewhere. It's just classes here. I'd like to stick to the classes I know we're very competitive in all the time, and he will be. But when he gets out of that class, he won't be. He'll be he's got to draw inside of 5. He's got to catch a softer crew. Things have to go his way. Those types of things, and we're just not there yet with him. Halakai the Third, she's going to race this week too. Lots of racing left for this filly too. What a sweetheart she is. She's turned into a beautiful mare also. Filly also. Horn Player is now gone, as suspected. We got a pretty good price for her. I guess pretty much what I figured she'd go for. I think I told everybody I thought she'd bring 65 to 70. She brought 62, which I believe is fair. I think we got fair market for all 3 of those fillies actually. Lindy's Landing, I trained him. We are going to switch his shoes back around up front, I believe. I talked to Jason a bit about it yesterday. Nothing But a Dreamer, a winner again. Somebody messaged me and said we can't sell him now. We are absolutely, I don't want it, there is zero discussion to be had. He will be in the next preferred sale, which is 2 days after next week's race. The following Monday, he will be up for sale before the final of the Harvest Series. Nice horse, offers a lot. Looks a lot like a lot of horses we've had in the past, ending up their sophomore season. And this guy, no problems with Nothing But a Dreamer. He's done nothing but good the last 2 months, but he will be in the preferred sale next Monday, a week from Monday. Smoking Out Irish Girl, again, she continues to ascend the classes. I like this filly. She's gonna have no problems for the next little while, but again, at some point she'll likely become a broodmare. Spitfire Overseas raced fantastic the other day. Somebody asked me, they said, well, if you're going to sell Nothing But a Dreamer, well, why wouldn't you sell Spitfire? Well, the two reasons that come to mind right now, first off, Spitfire is an infinitely better horse than Nothing But a Dreamer. Nothing But a Dreamer is a very nice horse, but Spitfire is the type of horse I think could be a tremendous 4-year-old. I might be wrong. So I had to extricate myself from that standpoint and just step back and look at it and say, well, I guess you're right. He only has 4 wins where the other guy's got 7 or 8. So as far as wins go, there is a difference there. There's most definitely more of a saturation potential with Spitfire than there is with Nothing But a Dreamer, for sure. A little bit different horse, a little bit different situation, I guess is the best way to put it. But Spitfire Overseas certainly was awesome the other day. He'll be racing again this week. Stay Special is training down. Somebody messaged, said how is she? I don't know, I haven't seen her, but Dominic said she's sound and training well, so that's good. Steel Cowboy will be coming out of the field, say December 1st. Let's call it December 1st. Swinging Senorita, again, she's gone now. A fair dollar for her. I think that was good on everybody's side, right? It was good for Springhaven Farms because it was an outrageously high price. I think it was more than fair considering her resume and what she's done, and considering the fact that they bred her also meant a lot more to them. So I'm glad she's gone to where she went. Good luck to Sanina and Jeff with Senorita for sure. Tactical Mounds, I think, is done for the season. I talked to Megan a little bit. I don't really find much interest in trucking all the way back out to Indiana with her, so we'll probably pull the plug, turn her out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first horse that ever made over $300,000 in a season with us, if I believe so. Who's this one? Uncle Nino. I don't know that horse. Who the hell is that horse? Oh, that's that horse. He's gone. We had a horse. Somebody had sent us a horse just to see if we liked them, and Harry had him, and weren't really that interested in retaining this guy, so they moved him on. Unique Style, again, horse, he'll be sold probably in the next 2 weeks. He'll do some good somewhere. We'll see how he does. But for right now, just nice little horse. Wallop again. I made the mistake of saying the other day to qualify. I forgot that he finished 5th in between those 2 breaks. So I left it as simple as this. Tim is going to enter the horse in the condition claimer at the Meadows. If he doesn't get in at the Meadows, that draws at 9 a.m. On the same day, they draw for that race at Dayton, but they draw at 1 p.m. So the timing works out perfectly. If he gets in at the Meadows, great. If he doesn't, fine. Go race him at Dayton again this week. And those are options for this guy right now. Walter's Keepsake, Stacy did a great job with him. He looked great the other night. Brett liked him. Everybody likes Walter. So Walter's found a place for the foreseeable future in Dayton. Morwee Uri is in that shed row right there. We'll be training him. I'll train him probably Wednesday. We'll start getting him ready to go. Same time frame as What a Mission. They'll be ready in a week or 2. Both of those horses look very, very good right now. They come in good, sharp, fresh, feeling good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Little break, little refresher for both of them, and they'll be on the warpath here soon enough. So with that, you're up to date on your 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. I'll bring you a 2-year-old update video in just a second.